Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about the moon. Around the time of the full moon, it's a great time to start releasing. And the reason is when the moon is going from a full moon into a new moon, it's when you let go of things. I started to get into this a few years ago when I was watching Doreen Virtue's videos and reading her books, and she would talk about how to work with the moon. The moon brings up a lot of emotions. So if you look at astrology, the moon is always tied to your deeper emotions. And when you tune into that energy and make it work for you, you actually can do a lot of great soul strengthening work. So around the time of the full moon, you may be feeling feelings of negativity, you may be feeling like you're worried about things, you may be feeling like a lot of obstacles are coming up for you, and these are all signals as to what you need to let go of. So there are many different ways you can let go of things. You can write it down on a piece of paper and burn it. You can take an aromatherapy bath and just kind of relax and let it just melt out of you. You can go work out. You can journal it out. You can talk about it with a friend or a therapist. But do what you need to do to release the greater concerns, because when you're in a mental space where you're worrying all the time, you are actually manifesting that worry. You are creating more things to be worried about. But when you let the worry pop up and you acknowledge the worry's root cause and you work to do some deep releasing of that worry, then you make the space to bring in something bigger and better, because you're letting go of what's dragging you down so that better can enter. And I think the best way to explain this is to say, okay, let's say you have a really old, junky car, and you're realizing that this car has all these problems, and you're like, I don't really want this anymore. This doesn't work for me. I'm ready for something better. You get rid of the car so that it moves out of your garage, and you have the space to bring in the new, beautiful car that works perfectly, it goes smoothly, and it makes you feel good. Think of the same thing during the full moon for your emotions. So clear out the old emotions that are dragging you down, that irritate you, that bother you. Fix those things, do the work of releasing, and open up the space for bigger and better, because you really deserve it. And it's one easy way to not hold yourself back. It's so simple. You do it once a month at the full moon, and it becomes a life ritual for you, where you're always evaluating your life, where you can say, okay, now it's time to let go and bring in better. We're always evolving. It's never going to stop, and it's never going to change. So this tip will help you get to where you want to be in the next month, in the next 6 months, in the next year, or in the next 2 years. Just pay attention, tap into that, and work with yourself to help create what you truly desire.